Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The terrible news of Garrison Brown's tragic death shocked not only the Brown family, but the entire Sister Wives fan base. Garrison, one of Janelle Brown's favorite sons, was treasured by his siblings, friends, and admirers alike. However, as the family gathered to mourn and celebrate his life during his sad and very personal memorial service, one narrative dominated headlines and fan discussions. Many of Garrison's siblings openly ostracized Kody and Robyn. It was the dramatic climax of years of tension, unresolved resentment, and emotional desertion, and it verified what many had suspected. The Brown children had had enough. The anxiety before the funeral was apparent. Fans of Sister Wives have witnessed firsthand the deterioration of Kody Brown's relationship with his older children, particularly in recent seasons. The COVID-19 pandemic revealed major flaws in the family structure, with Kody enforcing stringent regulations that disproportionately impacted Janelle's and Christine's children. Garrison, in particular, became at conflict with his father, accusing him of favoritism toward Robyn and her children while emotionally and physically isolating himself from his other children. This emotional abandonment was felt deeply behind the scenes as well, with family sources stating that Garrison and Kody seldom interacted in the years preceding up to his death. As the burial approached, Janelle allegedly made the difficult decision to prioritize her children's mental well-being. According to insiders, Janelle discussed funeral preparations with her older children, and the overwhelming opinion was that Kody and Robyn should not be at the focus of this extremely emotional farewell. While some may claim that funerals are occasions for unification, Kody's emotional scars with his children remained raw, exposed, and unhealed. When Kody and Robyn arrived for the funeral, the atmosphere reportedly changed immediately. Witnesses noticed a tangible anxiety that permeated the gathering. Many of Garrison's siblings, including Gabriel, Madison, Hunter, and others, purposefully avoided interacting with their father and Robyn. The seating placement spoke volumes. Kody and Robyn sat alone, away from Janelle and her children. There were no tearful embraces or words of reconciliation. Instead, there was frigid quiet, broken only by the children's occasional look of disgust at the man who, in their view, had failed them when they needed him the most. The source of this deep-seated rage is not difficult to identify. For years, the Brown children have seen their family collapse before their eyes. They've witnessed their father pick one relationship above another, preferring Robyn's household while emotionally abandoning his other wives and children. COVID arguments, emotional gaslighting on national television, and Kody's public disparagement of his elder children have all exacerbated the situation. Garrison's death was the terrible end to years of family discord. One particularly devastating moment during the burial was apparently involving Gabriel, Garrison's younger brother, who has publicly struggled with his relationship with Kody. According to witnesses, Gabriel refused to accept Kody's presence completely. Friends close to the family allege Gabriel has harbored great anger for his father since the notorious episode on Sister Wives, in which Gabriel sadly recounted that his father neglected his birthday during the pandemic. That wound never healed. And witnessing his father grieving for a son, he had practically abandoned resurrected old emotional wounds. Robyn was not spared the icy treatment. Robyn has frequently portrayed herself as wanting family togetherness, but her perceived manipulation of Kody and role in the family's splits have left her deeply disliked among the elder children. According to accounts, none of Janelle's children approached her during the funeral. It was as if she were invisible. Robyn's emotions were apparently met with little sympathy from others in attendance. Many believe that her years of standing up to Kody's preferential treatment of her children had contributed to the family's tragic estrangement. Perhaps the most significant feature of Kody's rejection was not the blatant anger. There were no loud arguments or dramatic outbursts, but the deep, agonizing stillness. Silence from the children who formerly saw Kody as a hero, guardian, and mentor. Silence from a family that had tried to reconcile several times, only to be met with disappointment, partiality, and emotional absence. Christine Brown's presence added to the pain, as she flew in to assist Janelle and her children. Christine's warm hug of Janelle, her arms around Gabriel and the others, provided a visual contrast to the loneliness Kody and Robyn felt. It was a symbolic representation of where devotion and affection still existed inside this fragmented family dynamic. Christine, who had moved away from Kody after years of heartache, stood beside her children and Janelle's, drawing an unwritten but irrefutable line in the sand between them and Kody. While supporters hoped Garrison's terrible death would serve as a wake-up call for Kody to reconnect meaningfully with his children, the burial revealed a painful truth. The damage may be irreversible. In interviews after the funeral, unidentified family members revealed that the children felt completely betrayed by years of broken promises, abandonment, and Kody's refusal to demonstrate actual responsibility. Social media erupted when stories of Kody and Robyn's treatment during the funeral surfaced. Hashtags including #TeamBrownKids, #KodyShunned, and #JusticeForGarrison trended, with thousands of followers showing support for the elder Brown children. The notion that Kody had long preferred one household over all others was no longer speculative. It was tangible, harsh, and irrefutable. TLC producers had to make difficult decisions on following episodes of Sister Wives. Would they show the funeral footage or respect the family's wishes for privacy? According to leaks, while the actual funeral will likely remain secret, following episodes will focus on the aftermath of Garrison's death and the ongoing breakdown of the family dynamic. Janelle's tenacity throughout the ordeal inspired many viewers, particularly women who have experienced emotional neglect in familial ties. Her quiet resilience, persistent support for her children, and willingness to stand with them even if it meant separating from Kody completely resonated with fans. For Kody, however, the future appears gloomy. His public expressions of grief and heartbreak were swiftly met with cynicism by some who felt his tears were too little, too late. The public sympathy for Kody and Robyn has dwindled to almost nothing, with even longtime watchers turning against them. Garrison's funeral was more than just a tribute to a loving son and brother. It was also a testament to the Brown family's illusions. Kody's public image of unity, love, and collaboration had been laid to rest with the youngster who had once been full of life, humor, and optimism for better days with his father. The Brown children, led by Janelle's quiet leadership, have taught the world that sometimes keeping your peace means alienating people who should have loved you the most. And in making that difficult, agonizing decision, they've established a new path. One without Kody and Robyn at the core, one in which loyalty, honesty, and unconditional love define family rather than shared DNA or camera contracts. As the Sister Wives tale progresses, fans see that this episode, however terrible, marks the start of something transformative for the Brown children. They'd had enough, and their collective quiet shouted more than any confrontation ever could.